back to my channel. It's your girl So, and today's video is going to be a tutorial on this makeup look right here. I pretty much did like a really bronzy cut crease. It's not a super intense cut crease. I wanted to make it a lot more wearable. Kind of cater to, you know, the Asian monolids because it's very difficult to kind of just cut the crease and look decent. And I also did a really bronzy, glowy skin. I haven't done something dramatic in a really long time, so this was a lot of fun to make. It took some time because your girl is a little rusty with the makeup, but I'm getting there, and I plan on doing a lot more makeup tutorials for you guys. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you are interested on how to recreate this look, then keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to do is apply this Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. And this is my first time trying this, so it has a bit of that shine to it. Looks like that. Well, let me just show you the tub. Looks like that. It's like a pearly pink. So I'm just gonna try this out. Ooh, looks pretty. I have a little bit of moisturizer on already, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I think this will be really nice for the look that I'm going for, which is really bronzy, glowy. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. The concealer I'm taking right now is going to be Born This Way by Too Faced, and I have two colors here. I'm going to take light, medium, and light. So just apply a little bit because we're going to cover everything up later. Get on the lids. I don't use primer, so I kind of just use concealer as my primer because I don't really have oily lids, so I just skip that step. However, if you have oily lids, then I really suggest that you prime, just so that you ensure the longevity of your eyeshadow. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge, and I just got this and I've been loving it. I love the size, I love the different angles. I feel like it's really compatible with the Beauty Blender, except that I think this is cheaper. I believe it is cheaper, so yeah. So I'm just going to pat this in. This concealer, I'm just trying it out, and it works really well. It's just a really lightweight concealer. It blends really nicely. I would say like a light to medium coverage. I'm taking my new favorite brow product from Benefit, and this is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade 4. Brush it out first. So I just follow my natural brow. I kind of straighten it a little bit more. I'm really into thicker, straighter brows. That's what it looks like. I take the other side and blend, 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 blend. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Caramel, and I like to take the lighter shade. And we're just going to use an angle brush. Just using little strokes. Take a spoolie and just brush that through. I think that's good enough. Okay, now I'm taking Anastasia's Brow Gel in Caramel, and I've been using this for so long. It really gives my brows a nice highlight. And I'm just gonna give it a good coat, especially since my brows look so dark right now. This will lighten it up to match my hair color. Okay, cool. So the brows are done. Moving on to the eyes. I'm taking the Ciaté palette. You guys see me use this in my Get Ready With Me video with Whaley. I love this one color a lot. This guy right here, it's like a really pretty orangey brown. It's just such a great formula. It blends really well, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I'm just taking a tapered blending brush, a little more dense than the MAC 224. I'm gonna pop this in my crease. So I always start with the product in the outer corners, because that's where I want to deposit the most of the color, and then whatever's left on the brush, I drag it in. It is so obnoxious outside right now. I know you guys hear that beeping. And for monolids, I know it's hard to kind of create your crease, but we all have this like orbital bone. So if you can feel for that bone, take your brush and just naturally like push it into this socket. You see? That's where you're gonna push the product into. That's where you're gonna start creating your crease. Try not to take the product too high. I find that when I do like really dramatic looks, like when I watch my older videos, the eyeshadow goes all the way up to my damn brows. And I'm just trying to tone it down a little bit, make it look, you know, not as tacky. Do the same to the other eye. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to take a more fluffier brush. This is the Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. This has no product on it. Just want to make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm going to take this gel eyeliner. This is a cream gel color from ColourPop, and this is in the shade in Overboard. And it's this really pretty bronzy color. See that? Taking a synthetic brush, just looks like that, nothing special. Just take a little bit, and we're gonna place this on our lids. This is gonna act as a nice base for this bronzy shade we're gonna apply right on top of that. You don't have to go all the way towards the outer part because we're gonna cover that part up with the darker shade. So now that I have that base on, I'm taking another ColourPop product, and this is the Super Shock Shadow in Game Face, and it's a gorgeous, like bronzy, coppery color. It's so pretty. I'm gonna take it directly on my finger because it just works the best with your finger. And apply that right on top of the base we just put. And it's really gonna make this eyeshadow pop. Yes! This eyeshadow is gorgeous. Doing the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to just go back into that brush. We took that light transition color and just blend this out a little bit. You want to blend as you go. Okay, now it's time to cut that crease, girl. You can cut it. I'm gonna start off with a Morphe M433 brush. I'm gonna take this Nars palette, which is Long Hot Summer. It's really pretty. I'm gonna take this dark brown right here, and we're gonna apply this to the outer corners of the eyes. So I'm just really concentrating this in the outer thirds of my eye, and then we're gonna start to build it and cut the crease. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this angled brush right here. I'm gonna go in with the same dark brown. I'm going to map out where I'm gonna cut the crease. I'm just creating a line throughout the crease. It's kind of messy, it's not perfect. And even though there's not an obvious crease there, by doing that, it kind of looks like, you know, it makes it deeper, so it gives it depth and it gives you the illusion of a deeper crease. Once you've done that, go back in with the Morphe M433, and now we're gonna blend this up. And then I'm gonna go back and forth with these two brushes. The one we used, the light transition color from the Ciaté palette. I'm actually gonna grab a little bit of that color right now. Just gonna start blending up here. I'm just blending out that line we created, and I'm just going to blend the edges out. And that's what we have so far. I'm gonna go in with black and even cut the crease a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and even out my other eye now. Okay, so I've added a little bit of black to this eye, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. It's pretty much the same thing with the brown. I'm taking that same angle brush, just taking a black eyeshadow, just carefully line it out. And then kind of brush it, flick it upwards, and then go in with a little bit more of that dark brown color and blend this out. So this is how the cut crease looks so far. I know you couldn't tell kind of far away, but you see how that black just gives it that really intense drama and depth, and it just looks like I have a crease. What I'm gonna do is add a little bit of Get Lucky, which is a more golden color. See? And I'm just gonna put this right on top, only in the center though. And this is going to highlight this bronziness. Yes! Just gives it a bit of highlight. Super pretty. Since there's so much dark colors on the eyes, highlighting will definitely open up monolids especially. Alright, so now I'm going to take some makeup wipes. This is from Milk Studios. And I'm going to clean up the outer edges of my eye. And lightly clean it up. And then, this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Glazed Toffee. Toffee? I'm just gonna line my tight line with this. And we're gonna take this to the bottom lash line and the waterline. I just like to line the outer third and keep the inner pretty clean. With Asian eyes, if you kind of line the whole thing, it closes up your eye. And now taking a pencil brush. This is a Morphe G19 brush. Just taking the same brown from the Nars palette, and we're gonna buff this into the bottom lash line. Just like that. And do the same to the other side. And then I'm going to take that transition shade from the Ciaté palette. I love this packaging. And we're gonna take that orangish brown color with the same pencil brush and blend this out. I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Black Ink Longwear Gel Eyeliner. I'm gonna take the Sigma FX10 eyeliner brush. It's like an angled one. I love angle eyeliner brushes. I'm gonna make it very thin towards the inner corner, and it's gradually gonna get thicker. Kind of map out the wing and fill it in. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off of camera. All right, the eyeliner is done. I just did my normal wing that I do. And for my inner tear duct highlight, I'm taking this really pretty gold shade, and this is from the Bare Minerals, the Bare Neutrals palette. And I'm just taking it on a pencil brush. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a mist just to make it look more shiny. And just pop that in the inner corner, and also I'm gonna drag it to my bottom lash line, just kind of a quarter way through. And also I'm gonna take a little bit of the black eyeshadow on a really small brush and just pop this really close to the bottom lash line. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I'm taking the new Velour lashes in their Naked collection. And the Naked collection has the clear band, which is pretty cool. And this is in Flash It, and I'm gonna pop these on and I'll be right back. Okay, the lashes are on, and this is what the eyes look like. I still need to do mascara, but I like to do that once I'm done with my foundation. So let's get into the foundation and all the face products. I'm starting off with a primer, and this is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my fingertips. Next, I'm taking my Nars Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade Vanilla. I usually use vanilla and custard together, but I ran out of custard, so I'm just going to use that Too Faced concealer we used earlier on top of it, because this one's a little too light. And just go ahead and highlight the high points of your face. And I'm going to take the Too Faced Light Medium Born This Way concealer and just apply a little bit on top. Taking my Real Techniques sponge, just going to blend that in. I'm just pouncing the product into my skin. I find this is the best way to give the most full coverage. For foundation, I am taking my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. Just gonna give it a good shake and just gonna apply this onto the cheeks, chin, nose, and forehead. And for this, I'm taking a kabuki brush, and I'm just going to buff this into the skin. So make sure you get up in that hairline. And now I'm taking my Givenchy Powder Premier Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to tap a little bit onto the cap and take my blender, and I'm just going to set my under eyes. Just like that. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more. I'm using a Sephora 55 brush. Just roll this in and set the whole face. Now that we have applied our powder, now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm taking my current favorite bronzer right now, and it's from Too Faced, and it's called the Sweethearts Bronzer, and it's the Bake Luminous Glow Bronzer, and it's the shade right here. This is the highlighter, which we'll use as well. It's really pretty and subtle. This bronzer is so gorgeous on the skin. It just really gives you a nice, healthy glow. So I'm taking my MAC 135 brush, and we're just gonna dip it into here. I'm just going to bronze all over my face, and I'm just going to kind of contour as well. Do you guys see that? The color is so pretty. And take it into the hairline and the temples as well. And I'm also going to take a bit on the jawline. Hairline. And then I'm going to take this angled brush. This is, I don't know what brush this is, but it's just a regular angled bronzer brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit more and kind of concentrate it right in the contour area to give me that chiseled look. Once you've done that, I like to go in with a MAC 135 brush and just blend it out. I'm gonna take this little blush from the Face Shop. I got this in Japan, and it's really cute. It's a really pretty orangey shade, and I'm taking that on a MAC 137 brush. And I'm just going to apply this not directly on the apples of my cheeks, but kind of beside and upwards. I have a really round face, so if I apply blush to my apples, then I look like a damn clown. So cheeks just kind of backwards towards the bronzer. For highlight, everyone's favorite part, Sigma SS165 brush, and I'm going to dip it into the highlight half of this bronzer, and I'm just going to apply it to the high points of my cheekbones. And this gives you a more of a satin kind of highlight. It's not super intense. That's why I'm going to go back in with a different highlight to kind of intensify everything, because we want to look glowing today. Do a little bit on the forehead and on my chin. And real quick, I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. And I'm taking Hoola bronzer because this is just the best nose contour shade in my opinion. This Morphe MB13 brush. I'm just doing a really light contour. So now I'm going to take my other favorite highlight, which is Whisper of Guilt from MAC. It's really pretty highlight. And I'm going to take this on a fan brush. And I'm just going to lightly dust this right on top. Just a little bit. And of course the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. I'm taking the Givenchy mascara. I'm going to apply a good amount to my bottom lashes to make them pop. And then apply a little bit to the top just to blend the fake and real lashes together. Now for my lips, I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury's lip pencil in Pillow Talk. Totally forgot about this liquid lipstick from Smashbox, but I've been using this a lot in my vlogs. It's called Always On, and it's Smashbox liquid lipstick. I'm just going to put that right on top of this Pillow Talk lip liner. And finally, I'm going to spray my Purr Miracle Mist, and I've been loving this mist. It smells so good. And it's just going to take away that powdery finish. Alright, there you have it, you guys. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And I'm planning to film a lot more makeup tutorials for you guys, so leave your requests down below. And hopefully, if you have monolids like me and you think that you can never do kind of a cut crease, well, it's possible, because girl, I have like some monolids. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna stop rambling on because this video has already been super long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. I love you so much. Bye! Mwah.